Hi, I'm Karen Chabot, and I have my master's degree in Ayurvedic medicine, and I've been teaching Ayurveda since 2001. So I'd like to share with you some amazing Ayurvedic tips for keeping your immune system boosted, as well as peace of mind, so that we can stay in the eye of the COVID storm instead of getting caught up in all the mayhem. So what I'd like to do is share with you my famous Ayurvedic chai recipe. Now, this is an elixir. Really, it's like the elixir of life. It will change your world. It will transform you. It is food is medicine. We all know that, and it is delicious. It is spicy, and of course, you can do too much. If you love it so much, you can overdo. So you've got to be careful because it's medicine. And I recommend 2 glasses or 2 cups a day for 3 days, and then take 3 days off and then do another 3 days. Otherwise, if you keep doing it too long, you can have, symptoms of, if you have, I don't know, acne or psoriasis or any inflammatory illness, it will make it worse if you overdo it. So, okay, let's review what's in there. Oh, and before I tell you what's in there, because I did list it in the newsletter, but I'm going to share it with you verbally and show you all my all the herbs that I have right here in front of me. And I'm going to also tell you about the marma points and these are also acupressure points, and this is my acupressure doll that I've been practicing on and I teach students with in my classes. And I'm going to show you 2 sacred triangles in the body that we should ignite so that our immune system is as strong as possible. So I'm going to review that with you as well. And I'm also going to review some things about how to keep the membranes in your nose and your mouth moist to protect against the virus. Okay, so let's first start with the chai recipe. It is so good. This is a nutmeg, and I buy the whole seed because when you crush something, it ignites the essential fatty acids. So that is very important. Don't just throw this in your big, 7 or 8 quarts of water that you'll be boiling to start your chai off. You really need to crush it. And sometimes I'll take a plastic bag and just crush it with a mortar thing. I forget what it's called, but you'll figure it out. If you have to, just take a big stone and crush it. And this has opiate-like qualities. And when you have opiate-like qualities, it gives you a happy mood. So it will help calm you. It will help you smile a little bit more, as well as it has other amazing antioxidant properties. So nutmeg is definitely in the mix. Then we have star anise. And this is very good for cough, bronchitis, and it will help strengthen your lungs. And it tastes like licorice. It's super yummy, and it makes the concoction even more yummy when you add star anise to it. Now we have black pepper, and these are the kernels, and I don't crush them. You can throw the kernels right into the pot. And black pepper will help melt mucus, toxins, fat, ignite digestive fire, increase your metabolism. It gives it a nice spice as well. It gives it that bite that's super yummy. And I have clove. Clove, now food is medicine, right? So clove is the highest auric point of all spices. So it's almost better than taking vitamin C. People are doing large doses of vitamin C right now. And, that might work. But what if your liver's clogged? Or what if your kidney's exhausted? You can drain your organs. Your internal organs get exhausted from taking too many supplements. So don't over-supplement. Instead, use food as medicine. Cloves taste delicious, and they look like little worms, actually. And the reason I think God made them look like little worms is because they are anti-parasitic and antioxidant, antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and they're very heating. So they will also melt toxins and fat. Okay, what else? I've got rose tulsi. You can Google this, put it on Amazon.com. Rose Tulsi tea, Tulsi Tulsi, and this is amazing for treating coughs, bronchitis, and strengthening your lungs. And it tastes super yummy. It smells like roses. Divine. And then we have cardamom pods. And the cardamom I've also crushed gently to ignite the essential fatty acids. And the cardamom is great for lungs again and coughing, great for bad breath. It also has an ability to heal tooth infections. All right, so we've got fennel next on board here. We have whole fennel seeds. I don't crush these. You can throw them right into the water and boil them up. Fennel will help mitigate all the heating qualities of the other spices I just showed you, because all these spices I just showed you could be too hot for some of you, too internally heating, and this will help soothe it. This will help remove gas and bloating, and it's basically overall a calm sedative for the belly. And then what else do I have? Oh, and the ginger I don't have with me, but you can see the picture in my newsletter. I chop it up fine, fresh ginger root, try to buy the organic, and the amount you see in my picture is about what I use, and I listed all the amounts on the newsletter as well. And I throw the ginger in. I throw everything in together. Now I don't throw the milk in or the honey. So the milk and the honey are last, and they're done separately. So what else can I show you here? Did I show you the cinnamon? No. So the cinnamon, here's a cinnamon stick. You want to buy the Ceylon, I can never say that, Ceylon, cinnamon. There's another type that's a little softer. This one's really more powerful. And here's are the little pieces that I chopped up, and this is the amount that I'll throw in my 7 or 8 quarts of water to make the chai. And okay, so cloves. What I'd like to share with you about cloves, I did say it's the highest auric point of all spices. If you want to just supplement with cloves, I recommend it. This is Dr. Clark's. You can go to Dr. Clark's, I think it's drclark.com. Go to her website, buy this, and this can be your supplement for the best antioxidant in the world. And I've taken it. I've been taking her stuff for years now, and she has the best stuff, really. Very fresh, high quality, and I like her whole gig. All right, so what else do I want to show you before I do the acupressure points? I want to show you, you can get this on Amazon.com, Simply Saline, and you can just squirt this. There's a little thing right here that goes right in your nose. You just squirt it, and it squirts all the way back and out, almost out through your mouth, and it cleans the entire sinus cavity. So you want to keep the nose clean and mucous membranes moist, and this is a purifying agent. It's, if you can see that without, yeah, Simply Saline. Okay, now after you do that, then you want to use Nassia oil. And Nassia oil, I make this and I sell it on my website. The link is, go scroll all the way down to the bottom of my newsletter. You'll see the link for Nassia oil. And you just take 5 drops and you apply 5 drops to each nostril like this. And you sniff it in like that, like that. and it kind of brightens your eyes, it ignites your memory and improves your intelligence and calms your nervous system, clears out the sinuses, and it lubricates the membranes inside your nostrils. And eucalyptus is in this formula, and eucalyptus is one of the only essential oils that is proven to kill the cold virus or to kill any virus. So it's really good to put that in your nose right about now. What else do I have? I have squishing oil. So squishing oil, it's sesame, what else is in here? It's peppermint, frankincense, a few other little things. I just squeeze 4 squeezes in my mouth and swish it around, hold it, retain it as long as I can. Maybe 5, sometimes 10 minutes if I'm lucky, and then I spit it into the toilet. So, or you can spit it outside. So that's also on my website, and you can buy it. It's on the bottom of my newsletter if you want. It's a package deal if you want to buy both of them. Keeping your membranes in your mouth and throat protected with oil is critical right now, because that little virus will attach to any dry opening or anything that's been irritated. And sometimes we have irritation from pollen, or we're dehydrated, and then that little droplet of infected molecule comes around with the coronavirus, and it will lodge right in. Now, I'm not projecting that that's going to happen to anybody, but we can prevent that possibility by keeping all of the membranes moist and coated with powerful peppermint essential oils and eucalyptus and whatever else I said was in there. This is a pretty powerful concoction that I sell. Okay, what else? I recommend this for calming your nervous system. It's Jatamumpsi, and I like these people. This is Vedic, Vedik herbs, and it is also a brain tonic. It will help give you mental clarity and peace of mind. It really does calm, and it's great for insomnia. Then I do believe in some supplements like mushrooms. I like this brand, Host Defense Mushrooms. It's called Breathe. You can get it on Amazon, and it will strengthen your lungs. And I don't know if they have any more left, so you better hurry and get on Amazon and get some of these before they run out. Now, I have a friend, Dr. Christoph, who owns Amrita essential oil in Fairfield, Iowa, and he is an amazing doctor, transcendental meditator, has a lot of ethics and integrity, and I've been to his company, I've seen his laboratory, his office, I've seen what he does. I trust him completely, and he is selling this. I don't know if you can see this, but maybe the light isn't right, but if you go to his site, amrita.net, I believe it is, amrita.net, you can see the ultimate flu fighter, and there's some essential oils in here, and I will send you what he sent me, which is a little packet, instructional packet for how to use it. It actually might come right inside of it. I think it does, but I have what he wrote me, and if you want to buy that, I'll send you what he wrote and exactly how to do this, because it's not necessarily just for the flu. It's an antiviral essential oil. These are very unique, rare essential oils that I bought 3 of them, one for my daughter and one for her daddy and one for me, just in case. What else? Okay, so what I'd like to share with you is frankincense oil applied to marma points on the body. So what we're going to do is look at this little doll, and you'll see the top right here. It's about 6 fingers from your hairline. So if you've got 4 fingers, you can start at your hairline and then add 2 more fingers from there, these 2 fingers from there, and right there is the anterior fontanelle. And this is a great place to help sleep and calm the body, remove insomnia. It's a portal. And if you can even just rub it here, and if you haven't slept and you've been very anxious and stressed out, it's probably sore. So if you open it, you can rub it in a circle like this, very gently, or you can put frankincense right at the top before you go to bed and rub that in, open up this little portal. And what marmas are windows of consciousness. They're doorways in the body. And when the doors or the windows in our bodies are shut, it'll be a little painful, you'll know, because you'll touch it, it'll be ow. Or if it's the portal's open, there won't be any pain. If it's just a little sore, it's okay to just massage it out, and here we can receive prana and more energy from the universe when all of our windows, our portals of consciousness are open. That's the whole premise of acupuncture and marma therapy. So I'm making 2 triangles in the body. These are sacred triangles, and we know the power of sacred geometry. The pyramids are the most sacred structures on the earth, and they are triangles for a reason. So we're going to do 2 triangles. This is the tip of this one, and then the other 2 points are right here inside the elbows. The very, very inside where the elbow bends are lung points, major lung points, and right on the outside too are large intestine points. And you can press both. You can activate them with your frankincense oil, press in, and then until you feel like something's shifting. Don't push too hard though. And then on the outside, the lateral portion right here, you can activate these points. So that makes your first top triangle. Then the second triangle, which is the most powerful one, starts here. This is the sea of energy, it's 2 fingers below your belly button. So take your 2 fingers, because your 2 fingers are your perfect measurement for finding your sea of energy, and put it right under your belly button, and you'll go 2 fingers down, and bam, there's your sea of energy. And you want to ignite that with frankincense oil, open the portal, and allow prana and light and energy to flow through you there. And the sea of energy, this is where we receive our energy. And a lot of people have blocked sea of energy here. So that's the tip of the second triangle. Then the other 2 parts, I have little needles in them, are what we call 3 more miles. These are points at the top of the tibialis anterior. This is the muscle that flexes the foot up, that dorsiflexion. And the top of this muscle has a point on it that is stomach 36 in Chinese medicine, and it's Charana Marma in Ayurvedic medicine. And when you activate this point, you actually get, the reason it's called 3 more miles is you get 3 more extra miles. And there's a whole story about someone, long time ago in China was running a race, and they stopped to activate their 3 more miles while the rest of the runners were going by them. But he won the race because he took the time to stop to activate his 3 more mile point. So he outran them all because of the energy. So here at the top of the anterior, that muscle, the belly of that muscle, that when you flex your foot, that muscle will contract, and right at the tip of that and it's 4 fingers below your kneecap. So and to the more of the lateral side of the leg. Those are the places that are very sacred and need to be opened so that prana and light and energy can get into your body. Okay, I think I said it all. Thank you, and bless you all. Stay safe, stay home. And join me this Friday. There is a big shift happening in the cosmos. Jupiter is moving, and Mercury is going debilitated. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with the cosmos. And there's a portal. I'm keeping using that word portal. But there is going to be an opening. We'll call it an opportunity for us to all come together in community and meditate and pray. You can bring your rosary beads and pray to the Divine Mother. You can bring your mala beads and pray to Durga. You can, whatever you want to do, however you access the divine within you, however you feel connected. I invite you for 20 minutes at 10:45 p.m. this Friday. Join me on Zoom. Send me an email, and I will include you in the Zoom invitation, and we will visualize the world as healed, the lungs of Mother Earth as healed, all of her people as singing, dancing, joyful, and that our lives are restored and our world is a better place. So ultimately what I feel this purification is just that. It's a purification that we're going through, and it's an opportunity for us to figure out, what do we want the world to be like by next year when this is all over? Hopefully sooner, but it looks like the astrology looks like it's going to be a year before it's completely settled. And how do you want your life to look? What do you want to be doing every day? And right now, a lot of things are being pushed up because we're locked at home. And if we're not happy in our relationships, then did you know that in China the divorce rate doubled when they went into lockdown for 2 months? And that could happen in our country as well. And sometimes that is for the best. And if you're in a toxic relationship, maybe it's time to say goodbye. And maybe you didn't like your job. Maybe it's time that you realize, what is your true dharma? What's your life purpose? This is a time for you to reinvent yourself. Visualize the world reinvented, how you fit in the world, how you want the monetary system to be. Maybe we don't even use the dollar anymore. Maybe we use the barter system. Maybe everything's wiped out and we start fresh. Who knows? But it's time for us to visualize, dream, and imagine during this quiet time in our homes. Let's do that. Thank you for listening. Namaste.